Alright everyone, welcome back to another stream this week. Everything is all pulled up and ready to go. And yeah, welcome back to another meeting at the... Oh my goodness. Immediately? Really? Okay. Once again, welcome back to another meeting of the Gaming Roundtable this week. It feels pretty good to be back. Okay, yeah, listen. Jeez Louise, they all need to stop talking for 5 seconds. So, talking about Friday, I apologize if anyone was there for Friday. The internet crashed. I believe I figured out what was wrong with it. I think what happened was the internet in this side of the house is essentially shut off, so there's that. I couldn't figure that out for the longest time, though, because I don't have access to it. So, yeah, I had to ask around and see what in the world was going on. But everything should be fine now. Everything, I just found one of the most pretty spots I've seen so far. Alright. I love just walking around in this game and just seeing, like, the beauty of this world that we've been put in. But yeah, I just thought I should, first of all go over that. And, yeah, I think we can start with the next Archon quest. I'm gonna grab this, though, real fast, since it's right here, and we might as well anyways if I was walking. What is this, though? Hold on. We'll get to it, but I want to explore first. This is very interesting. And I am going to turn down the mic a bit. It does seem to be really loud today for some reason. I was wondering, I was like, you can't just fall out of this, can you? Because it looks like the edges are a bit unfinished. Oh. I mean, interesting that there's a waterway, but, like, you can't fit a boat past that. So, like, what is this waterway even for? That is weird. I feel like Fontaine just like having water everywhere just for no reason. Is there anything we haven't finished yet? Oh. Oh, we didn't do the whole next part. Right, okay. Yeah, so actually, scratch that. We're gonna start with this first, and then we'll finish up with the, oh gosh, what is it called? We'll finish up with, the Archon quest. I genuinely did not realize that we still had this left. That's my bad. So we'll try to very quickly do this, because, I mean, honestly, these aren't very long. I will say that I liked the event, it didn't really feel like there was a lot to it. I honestly wish they had a bit more to it. Having like only 3 of these missions didn't really leave an impact for you to actually like experience the mechanic very well. And honestly, besides like the 1 or 2 times that I got really close to getting caught, there really wasn't any times that I felt like I could fail. Especially considering they give you like 10 minutes to complete it. I mean, overall, though, like, don't get me wrong, the mechanic is interesting, it's just, I wish there was more of said mechanic. But then again, it's just, I think it's one of those events that kind of tied you over into the next, major update, which, I don't blame them, it's nothing new. But you can't really blame them, because obviously you can't always just keep pumping out new updates every week. Yeah, let's just keep turning that down as much as possible. Alright, let's go over here. I think I have to go up here and then turn on the smoke screen. Smack that. I said this was one they're gonna run away and go somewhere else. I don't know what about this one. No? Is there really not a way to get over there? Oh wait, there we go. Splash the water and then There we go. I probably could have gone around the other way, but we were already going this way anyways. Might as well just use it. Alright, and that should be complete. Alright. So there's that very, very short and simple thing done. Let's teleport over here. Then we can get these 3, because there's not 3. Get the there's 2 duels we have to do. Yeah, we'll do this. Once again, I don't think we can do it on our own, so it's very smart to do matchmaking. Even if it's sort of a mixed bag and I don't really know who I'm gonna get. Well, let's see. Well, considering the person that's running the world is level 50, and the rest of them are level 80 and 90, I think we'll be fine. Learn how to use wind currents, making it a customer. I think they're talking too. It doesn't help that I definitely don't. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I don't understand what their language is, and you can't really like chat with someone if you don't really understand the language. Estimating Hilicurl is coming up with a way to summon the winds, generate large wind currents and domains. When it is generating wind currents, use shockwaves from planting attacks to more easily defeat the Hilicurl. Okay, I'm gonna keep turning this down bit by bit. I apologize, but they are getting really loud, and I said, you know, be a bit quieter, but, you know, nothing new. Okay, there's a lot of audio clutter right now, and it's honestly distracting me. I can't even focus very well on it. Okay, oh my goodness. They just... Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna leave the world then. I'm sorry I'm so quiet. I'm like... I have to keep turning it down because they keep being really, really loud, even though I'm trying to, like... Yeah, no. I try to tell them from time to time to be a bit quieter, but, you know. You know, technically, while it is quote-unquote my house, it's not... No, I don't actually technically own it. It is family, so it's hard to tell family to be quiet and actually, like, not sound rude. Well, there is me and one other person. Cool. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but heck with it, might as well try it. Okay, well, I'll give them like a few more minutes, but if they're not gonna start it, then we might as well just go somewhere else. Mastered every trick available in the domain, nimbly adapt to the situation, counter its moves, defeat the strange opponent. And so essentially this one's just a mixture of every single technique that it's used before. Which, I mean, it's not hard to do, it's just you have to be mindful of which one it's using at what time. And I honestly don't know if we can defeat this, though. Like, we maybe could, but it might be a bit more of a challenge. Alright, let's see. I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I guess we'll see how long it takes for him to actually throw out his... There you go. There we go. I was waiting for him to slip. I don't know.
Disappear.
Rain outlines your face.
Yeah, we might have to do it again, honestly. Unless it can, like, this Hilicurl will get faster at using its attacks, but... Alright, there you go. Ooh, okay, I might, there we go. I might get knocked out here. It's kind of just... It's kind of smacking me around. Oh gosh. We have basically a minute left. Okay, well if I keep getting hit like that. Oh, maybe. We got like 30 seconds left. If we do defeat it, it's going to be like very close to the end of it. Oh, I don't know. Because it's not using its abilities. Oh. Was that it? It was it. Just barely. We had like 10 minutes left there. Well, I'm glad we did it. It's just... Yeah, that was way too close. Way too close. It's fine though. It's all done, all good. So now that those are done, let's claim these. I think we should be able to claim our dailies as well. Yep. So let's claim those, and it says teleport to Mondstadt, but what I'm going to do is teleport to Liyue. And I'll show you why in a few seconds. Just, obviously got to teleport first. Alright, the reason why I teleport to Liyue, and I mean I do it on my personal account, so maybe I don't think we need to worry about it too much here. But normally I don't have enough rocks, because one of the battle pass missions is to, you know, get like 10 rocks or whatever. So I come in here and I always buy like multiple stones. Then if you go in here, it already says you already mined 10 items, which it helps out. Because like for me, I do for my expeditions, I always have like one person actually like going out and getting ores, but that person's not going to get as many ores as I would like, or as many as I guess I need for the mission. It's honestly just a small thing, but it just helps out a bit. Like here, if Benny didn't get 10 here, I would have to have, you know, bought like 10 more to get more of them. Or not 10 more, to have to buy like at least 1 or 2. I just bought all 10 because why not? This is still being a pain, even though I could have sworn I already claimed one. Alright, claim all these. Oh, what the world? I guess it claimed it. I don't think we need... I mean, we probably will someday, but as of this moment, I don't think we need any of these. Yeah, because I think they're all character talent material. Yeah, character talent material. That's fine. Is there anything else? Check the mail. Oh. It is... Shenhe sent us something. Recently, whenever I had a spare moment, I've been observing and studying Chef Mao's way of cooking. I learned a lot by watching and taking notes, but once I try it myself, I always seem to encounter all kinds of problems. When I tried carving a duck, for instance, I accidentally used too much force, and the meat ended up flying all over the place. And when I tried making tea pastries, I rolled the pastry too thin, so the filling all spilled out. I didn't want to give up, so despite the setbacks, I just kept practicing. Zhangling and Goba have given me a lot of encouragement too, which is why I think it's about time you tried some of my handiwork for yourself. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really good, actually. Well, good on Shenhe for, not poisoning us. I couldn't say the same for the Raiden Shogun. I think if we tried her food, we might very well not make it. Like I said, at the start of the stream, we're going to continue on with the Archon quest, so we'll obviously start right here at the start and see how far we get today, honestly. Oh, okay, there's a drop there. I didn't even know there's a drop. Legal advisor? What in the world? There's all sorts of stuff around here. I mean, obviously we'll do this first, but didn't even know there's a legal advisor. That's kind of funny.
There's room, and it's empty and waiting for us, as promised. Navia is such a good person.
I mean, you're not wrong about that one. It's pretty easy to see that one.
Serial disappearances case has been solved. No one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax.
Oh yeah, that's not a flag.
Up here for a while. Even machines of Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then.
Surely no one's coming after us. Yeah, that's not going to start any sort of a story there. If we wanted to rest, couldn't we pick somewhere with a decent view?
Oh, come on. This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
I love it. The truth, Paimon.
Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
Fair enough. Just don't spoil the ending for me this time. Yeah, that would be great.
It's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy.
Ah, darn it. Paimon definitely gets spoiled way too much. You and Paimon relax for a while. It's been in Ursula's base and whatever. The rest of it.
That style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Ooh, it's actually pretty good.
You just finished it? You're a pretty slow reader. Oh, wow. I mean, finishing it one day is pretty impressive, so...
No, Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Well, okay.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Yep, there it is.
Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
Oh, but of course not.
One Traveler and a chatty little fairy. Looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time.
You do talk most of the time,
It's
though.
an
What?
honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourilet wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Oh, boy.
Nivelette?
That can never be
You
good.
want to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourilet in person.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Well, she did say that nobody would come after us for anything bad.
Take my leave.
Thanks. We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Man. Like, I know sitting around is not good for you, but gee, sitting around for at least, like, a couple days and then going out to explore and not worry about some big issue, that would be nice. Oh goodness, Slider's tall. What in the world? What is even up here? There's, like, not even going to be a chest. It's genuinely just going to be a gigantic ladder to nothing. Yep, I was right. Oh, no, hold on. Well, okay, what's this? Got some coins, I guess. What in the... What in the world is... Okay, so we can go over there. What's over here? Absolutely nothing. Okay, so we go over here. Very slowly walk. Nothing over there. What in the world? I did not know this was all up here. Oh, there... All that for a common chest. Yeah, I should have expected that one, honestly. There's a lot of stuff in here, though. I love it. I can just slip right underneath it. I think that's the only thing up here, honestly. Or, hold on. There is... I do see some candles over here. Or not candle, sorry, lantern over here. Nope, I guess not. I guess it was just the singular chest. Which is very funny. I didn't even know there was a chest up there. Kind of a bizarre place to put a chest. I do want to heal a bit though, so let's go over here. There we go. Now she's all the way back at full. Just so I don't have to worry about her health dropping. Is he still in his office? Surely there's no way he's just been in his office for weeks at a time. He either needs a hobby or a break, or both. He works way too much.
Neverland, we're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Maybe he finally passed out from exhaustion.
I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Oh, great.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not.
Yeah, go figure. I never would have guessed. A while earlier at the Palais
If I'm
Mermonia...
understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct?
Oh boy.
I heard that she was originally from Fontaine. But for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright.
I bet you anything she already accepted.
I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament.
Oh
We
no.
convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Oh gosh.
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Oh gosh, what did she do?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides,
Oh,
you'll
boy.
be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me.
He basically
But
just
more
said, nope, your
importantly,
issue, not
when
mine.
did I agree to join the meeting with you?
Uh-oh.
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
I mean, technically it was your fault.
Could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine.
I thought she, like,
the Lord,
teleports.
the god of justice, who is loved and adored by many.
Oh, gosh.
So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference,
Poor
I prefer to
Nouvelette
see our
just
meeting
can't
today as
win.
an ordinary tea party.
Oh, yeah. Ordinary
I
tea
assume
party.
you see it the same way, Miss Farina?
Oh, totally. Well, we finally met the knave.
Lady Farina?
Oh, yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
Lively.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Nouvelette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
Yeah, he's gonna make
First, I would
the
like to
conversation
thank the
lively.
team. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you.
Ooh. I.e. the court case that just happened with the
I'm not
kids.
referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you.
Yeah, okay.
Please don't misunderstand.
Surely
The
not.
children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Nouvelette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes,
Well, duh.
as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue.
What?
So now, in my capacity
That's
as his
actually kind of
attorney,
impressive.
I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice.
I
Okay.
can't tell if she's being honest or not.
Back up a step. You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition.
Oh,
It
no.
seemed like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
Ooh, that's not good.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
Oh boy. Well, what would that be? Is this where we come in?
You showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
I just want to know how we come in. Be careful, Nuvolet. The knave won't be easy to deal with.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Oh boy.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Oh boy. That'll end well. Hey, just wanted to let you guys know, your Harbinger, he kind of just disappeared. We don't know where he went.
Still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meripede.
Yep, this will be
Special
good.
guards
This will be
oversee
good.
the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave.
Yeah,
Rather than
not gonna
allowing
end
her
well.
to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Not much, though. Jeesh. Why do you want us to go? Wouldn't it be more convenient to have an official from Fontaine do this?
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the fortress of Meripede.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
Sure.
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity.
Which is
Early in
super
Fontaine's
weird.
history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble.
No. So we're gonna be a spy.
Are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Sounds like a fun time. Since you're in a tough spot, well, Child is our friend. Is he really our friend? Oh, whatever. We'll help Nuvolet out.
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
Yeah, there you go.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Merope's entrance on Erinius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Our own minds.
Enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped up charges, we'll be in prison for real.
Yeah.
Second thought, is it too late to back out?
It is kind of funny how we've been wanted by the government at least once or twice. 3 times. Was Mondstadt the only area that didn't try to hunt us down? We've been hunted down like 3 times and never sent to prison, and now we're like all of a sudden willing to go to prison. You didn't even consider the fact that we'd be prisoners. Yeah.
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it.
So...
Traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month. Your treat.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Well, of course, we always seem to get ourselves into even more trouble than we would like to be in. But yeah, speaking about rewards, I think Primo Gems should be on the table. I want some Primo Gems. I'll take at least enough for a 10 summon, since, like Nuvolette said, we're literally fighting for our lives. If 10 summons is too much, we can lower it a bit, but 10 summons would be great. Alright, we have to go all the way down here? Hold on. Yep, I wanted that little flower. Is this... I almost wonder if it's the exact same... I feel like I've seen this area multiple times, and I can't put my finger on it. That kind of stinks.
Paimon will have that, and that. Oh, and one of those too. No Fontaine, thank you.
Geez, Paimon will order their whole menu.
That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty.
Once again, we are going to prison, so...
We've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine, just to avoid breaking any strange laws here. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Merope. Maybe this is what they call fate.
Yeah, well...
Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
Well, I don't think anyone wants to.
Oh, what is that I hear?
Oh my goodness.
Taste of a breaking story.
I'm glad Charlotte just appears out of nowhere.
Here, a taste. What are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here. I was planning to get some great material out of him, but he didn't even show up.
Well, that's tough.
Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. And as long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
No.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Yeah. Nice one.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Merope. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
Yes, we did.
Hey, we would never. We're just going there to,
Yeah, Paimon...
Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret.
Yeah, sounds about right. Gonna serve our sentences and redeem ourselves for spoiling the ending of a detective novel in public.
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh. But now that I think about
about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable, almost as offensive as committing theft.
You mean Paimon
Fair enough.
did something that serious?
I think Charlotte's more talking about spoiling the ending of a book, but no, 100%. That is really bad. Didn't even think anything of it at the time.
Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Mirapede, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face to face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare.
No.
On top of that,
Another
the Fortress
person.
of Mirapede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
I mean...
Alright, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
Well, thanks for answering me,
Then
Paimon.
it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Too late. Completely stuffing yourselves, you prepare to go to the Fortress of Mirapede.
Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going.
Oh boy.
Wait, Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
You have been. I don't think Paimon realizes that every time she opens her mouth, she somehow is gonna, like, put up a red flag and make us immediately lose everything. Everything's going good and fine until Paimon decides to set those flags. And they are immediately knocked over.
Huh?
Alright, for this one, I'm fairly confident it's behind the building. So we have to go up here, and then right as we get to the door, we basically turn left or right, which... Go left. Is there really nothing in here? Okay. Oh wait, there it is. Okay. I like totally put my... I don't know what it was. I think I just kind of skimmed my camera past it. I wasn't paying attention. Alright.
Alright, Nervalite, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Mirapede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Please tell me it's an elevator.
So you have to go down?
Aw, man.
Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the Fortress of Mirapede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You'll see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Writhsley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah,
Oh,
what about
boy.
you? He's that Duke, right?
Correct.
Surely it won't be a
He is
challenge
the
to get to know him.
highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates. The Duke rarely ever leaves the Fortress of Mirapede, That does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind.
Oh, great. Keep that in mind.
All right.
More things to
That's
keep
about
in
all the
mind.
time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Yes, considering we need to do this.
I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of Meripede.
We don't... Well, okay. What in the world? To the star shining in the depth. Continuing the current quest may cause part of the following quest to become occupied. Progress can be made on an occupied quest.
Silly Billy Hilicurl.
I think we suspend current quest? Yes. I believe that's what we do. Ride the lift and enter the Fortress of Meripede? Right? Maybe? Nope, scratch that. We were supposed to do this one. So we continue current quest here. We can still access the, what is it, unfinished comedy, I think it was? Well, I thought we could, but... I hope I didn't just mess myself up by clicking that. Whatever. We'll figure it out, I guess. Oh boy. Time for travel time.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well.
I mean, fair
It's rare
enough.
to see convicts in such a good mood.
We don't feel bad about what we did. It is kind of weird, though. Imagine, like, working all day, day in and day out, and having a bunch of inmates just, like, be super upset or crying or whatever, go into the fortress, and then you have us just talking and laughing. Everyone's like, what in the world? They're happy to go?
It's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well, now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if.
What is going on here?
You're looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment?
Is she
Even
alright?
if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Yeah.
She's got a point.
Nice, Paimon.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Maret will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep. I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above. Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Yeah. Oh, what did I say? Click.
Out with the axe.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
Huh? Wait, you mean the cake that Nervala gave us was...
Just
Was
looking
the
at
reason we were put
charges,
in jail.
It seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself.
What? What? That doesn't make any sense.
Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mugshots with my camera.
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
Oh, come on. Just take my picture. Where's my little board? I thought I was supposed to have like a board telling me what my ID number was. Their guidance, complete all the whatever. Probably like the intro procedures.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days!
Yeah, pretty much.
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay! Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler!
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
Yeah, I don't think they care. I don't know why Paimon introduced herself. I highly doubt they care. We're being sent to prison. Alright, is it going to teleport us all the way over there? Oh my.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here?
Nothing.
Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me?
But being generous? I don't know. Jeez.
This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
What? What?
Credit coupons?
You want to elaborate?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. The next time,
fair.
It'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
I don't know about fate itself, but close.
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice.
So, an economy.
Why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Well, dang.
So that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
I mean, cool. Sounds like a fun job, I guess. Oh, have you ever seen the Duke, or have you ever seen a Harbinger from Snezhnaya? And now they're back to silence.
Why aren't you answering us again?
Because we don't have the
Told
money
you enough
to
for free.
pay him.
Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora. Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here.
There you go, Paimon.
Your turn to give it a try.
Well, we are here. Ride the lift. Where? No, did not mean to get out of the water. Oh, the gigantic thing right here. Gotcha. Well, this is fun. Okay, this is a bit ridiculous. Come on.
So, we're going even deeper now?
Yeah, how are we still going?
Where are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
It's kind of what I'm thinking. Considering technically we're not supposed to be here, but you know. There we are. Turn around this way, keep walking. That was a long elevator. Was not expecting that one.
So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meribid?
I'm sure they have like 20 more entrances.
It looks like there are other new arrivals too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts.
Really? You just figured that out? Hurry up and think about something sad. You're probably the only one who doesn't fit it. Yeah.
Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like criminals to get by. If we're discovered, even Nervalet might not be able to rescue us.
Yeah, probably not, considering he'd have to somehow get all the way from where he's at over to our location. If we ever get found out, then maybe we become criminals for real.
Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but you wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so. Wait, why are you suddenly trying to talk to us now?
Now's not the time to worry about that.
What?
Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so good luck.
What was that all about?
Jeez, didn't want to talk anyways.
Wait a second. Are there usually so many Gardermechs around here?
Apparently not. Does this mean that...
They're already onto us?
Ah, great. We already have to fight. We're not even that far in yet.
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Well, no need to be anxious. These Gardermechs aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Nervalet, I had the Gardermechs come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Nervalet?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
Well, yeah. if I actually did do a crime, I wouldn't blame him for that. So you must be?
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meripede had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sunshine.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
Don't you live in, like, the nation of water?
He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
Oh,
The
wow.
Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Would imagine him to be, like,
Mr.
60.
Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance?
It was okay, his attitude to do some work, taking great care of us, splendid chap. Do I lie or not? That is the question. I don't know. Yeah, you know, let's tell the truth. Maybe he'll learn, he'll get some attitude adjustment.
I see. In that case, I regret to announce that Deacon here has just missed the best opportunity in his prison career to be promoted.
That frowny face
I
immediately.
was only thinking about the coupons. I'm sorry to have disappointed you, Your Grace. I once hoped for a chance to do some higher level work. I had no idea you two were big shots who were worthy of speaking with His Grace. Losing out on such a big opportunity because I couldn't see past my own nose.
Plenty of time ahead, Deacon. There'll be more opportunities.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm hoping he
That concludes
learns.
the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
No. We get a tour from the
He's going to
head dude.
give us a cue?
Okay.
Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all.
Let's just roll with it for now. But I hope he doesn't know too much already.
No wonder Charlotte's
Well, let's
so
hope not.
interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. All right, let's keep up with him.
Oh boy. Well, let's keep going, I guess. Not much else we can do. Viewpoint, the Copper Keep. And then right over here looks like the cafeteria, I guess?
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the Fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult to handle?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards. Now, we've arrived at a very important place, the Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress operations, so you must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
I mean...
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you credit coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
Wow.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency.
Good on Risley.
Everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. That would only make things more difficult for me.
He's got a point, though, but it's impressive that he
Rather
did
than
it.
saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede.
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right?
Well, I mean, he is pretty nice.
We should still try to verify the truth with our own eyes.
Let's continue this way.
Considering just the meal rule change is just crazy different from what it was. No wonder they respect him. Especially since he treats the prisoners like actual people. Which is impressive to say the least, honestly. I mean, honestly, love or hate Risley as a person, but his attitude towards his own, towards the fortress is impressive.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Wow.
Matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, traveler? Interested?
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
In that case, I'll pass. Yeah, I probably would accidentally hurt someone too much.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
No, but it's very interesting.
No. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
Calm down there.
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Alright. Oh, upstairs. What the heck? We gotta run all the way around to the elevator. Where? Oh, it's right over here. Oh, okay. I was wondering, I was like, what in the world? Where's it taking me to? There we are. Now we're getting somewhere. I love the trail marks. They're like all sparkles and bubbles. So cute. Alright. Wait, is it down now? Wait, where are you? Oh no, I think it meant this. I think it meant the Fortress of Meripede sign was down. That makes a bit more sense.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait. What time is it again?
Jeez, everybody tries to suck up to Risley.
Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez.
This...
That guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
Yeah, this dude needs some help.
Sorry. Forgive my manners.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily.
Ooh.
Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Ways like?
Wait, you're the manager of this place, and you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences,
crazy.
but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow.
Yay, can't wait to report to work. Thank you, Your Grace. You got it, boss.
Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
Oh, hello. Is that Lenny? Indeed it is. Somehow he got into the prison, which is great. I love Lenny, but it makes me wonder what the Fatui's doing.
Oh, you really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
Nope, not at all. Not at all.
Nothing. Paimon's just worried about how hard we'll have to work tomorrow.
Yeah, basically. Like, yeah, totally. Not because we definitely know that person. Okay. Infirmary's actually right here. Nice. What even... I don't know what this place is. Is there a chest? Well, there's a chest. Not the chest I was imagining, but, it's a chest nonetheless, I guess. A chest nonetheless, I guess. Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot of rhyming for just not even trying. Now let's grab this. Just let me grab it, please.
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Sijui.
Oh, then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Sijui here is the Fortress of Meripede's head nurse.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
You're like...
Since you seem to have
like
some rare
a
downtime
foot
with
shorter
your
than me.
patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Oh, there's no way he doesn't know who we are.
Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress.
Well, that was
As
fast.
for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Alright, where's the dialogue boss?
First time here. Paimon's not sure what to ask.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
Well, that's a good thing, I guess. That was a pretty short tour, though. Guess this place isn't as big as it makes it look like. I really wonder where all the other cells are, though. Like, I know, like, over there could be, like, a cell, but where does everyone else live? That is the question. That or they do some little game magic, and there's, like, actually, like, all in the walls or whatever. You just, like, in the walls, but, like, these little windows right here, they're all living behind them, but they don't even really have space. But in the game, they're technically there. They're just not actually there. Is it just... Oh, okay, well, we're jumping. I don't know why the elevator wasn't there, but alright. Ain't gonna hurt me nothing to at least fly a little bit. Oh, geez, just all the way on the other side. I should have just jumped down from above. I think that's what I should have done. It wasn't very smart of me to try to walk all the way around.
What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations? Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day?
Now, I am kind of impressed because that does look really good.
Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
No, sick.
You mean the meals are random? Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria. I knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure. Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work? Has he been taking care of his health?
How do you know him?
He seems healthy no matter how you look at him. But he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sigewinne.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
I want to know how you know him.
News is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meripede independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Nervulet's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Nervulet. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal.
No.
After this, you two will just be inmates here.
Understood. Thank you for your hospitality.
You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
My new life as an inmate awaits. Heck yeah.
Go! Go!
Alright, we have to run all the way around. This is fun. It's like the worst part of it is you have to like run all the way around just to get to each individual spot to go up. And there we are. And go down here, over here. I don't know why it told me to go down. Yeah, we should have went up. Well, up, stayed up, I guess. It's not like it matters too much. Oh, guard.
Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
Awesome. Even though our bunks don't really look like bunks.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this. The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now. By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now.
Yeah, a lot.
Even though the Duke didn't
Sheesh.
say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Neuvillette. We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here to help Neuvillette. Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or is Paimon overthinking things?
I mean, the high possibility, truthfully. He definitely is very mysterious.
Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message. Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny."
Sure. There's nothing we can do about that. We're already here. Or
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, "The dude looks scary, so we gave up."
we gave up. Nice.
And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Neuvillette, right? So, we at least need to try. But Paimon hasn't gotten a clue where we should start our investigation.
I mean, I think first things first, we should go to bed, but guess we'll keep talking. There's one other important thing.
You mean?
Lenny's presence here.
Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Paimon almost spilled the beans when we ran into him. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Lenny as just another inmate.
Which is good, truthfully.
To help clear Lenny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam! He's in prison anyway!
You know, that's a valid point, though, Paimon. If I had to guess, I'd say he's here for the same reason we are.
Right! Lenny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too!
Well, it looks like a bunch of things are about to happen in the prison.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh, it's a card!
Yep, like I said.
I didn't notice it earlier. It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny must have left it here. He's in prison and still doing his little tricks, huh? Let Paimon have a look. It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important.
Well, guess not. This proves that he's up to something here too.
If you say so, we can ask him what's going on tomorrow. Let's get some rest now.
Bit of trepidation, you and Paimon spend your first nights in the Fortress of Meripede.
Hey, you're finally awake!
Hey, you! Finally awake. You're up early today, Paimon. That is a first.
Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them everything, and then Paimon woke up.
You told them everything? What did you tell them?
Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon wouldn't really squeal. Maybe.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, lazy bones. What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the production zone.
Sorry! We're going right away!
Well, I mean, at least we got someone to tell us when to leave. Set up as soon as possible after taking Fielding... Or after getting taken by Fielding to the location. I don't know. Where... Oh. Okay, we're still in our cell, though. Maybe I was wrong about him taking us to where we need to go. Oh, it's right underneath us. Really far underneath us. Goodness. All the way over here. Fun. Tons of walking. Say goodness, sheesh, how far away are we? What's in our bag? Sorry, I want to check this out. Oh, the recipes and stuff. Let's just claim all these. There you go, now we'll continue. I don't know why it turned red though. It didn't before. Fun. I think this is also another one of those long elevator trips, unfortunately. Tons of fun. There we go. Finally. Elevator took way too long. That's why I started spinning in circles, because I was like, it's like about anything I can do right now. Anywhere where I can teleport? Is there really nowhere I can teleport down here? Well, that's kind of dumb. Because what am I supposed to do when it happens if I need to come back down here? I have to travel down the elevator all over again? That won't be a fun time.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
Yep, we just arrived yesterday and...
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
Well, sheesh.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You got that?
Got it.
He's a character
over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist. Here, take this. Bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange.
Yay, we get to go to work. For the modeling process, you must place the unprocessed parts into the machine and then interact with the machine to start the challenge. When some parts get stuck while rotating, you need to attack the rotating part and to restore the machine's function. When the part's base glows, jump to complete the modeling process once. When you finish, you must retrieve the successfully processed part. That was a lot of P's in a row. That is a weird widget. That's fine. Now we just gotta wait. Oh.
So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem.
I'm struggling to figure out which one's which. And then one more jump. There it is.
Great! Now we can report back to the foreman and give him the processed widgets.
Well, I thought there was something back there, but okay, whatever. That was like right behind the chest or something.
Tolerable. Though, since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons you've earned.
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now, right?
Like you and me both.
Foreman. He's so scary that Paimon couldn't even speak. Ugh. Even though Paimon's starving and wants to head straight to the coupon cafeteria, we still need to meet Lenny first, right?
Oh, but of course we do.
Probably just finished.
Can't you just take a break?
Too. He should be around here somewhere.
Keep looking for Lenny, which also, by the way, we got credit coupons. So that's fun, I guess. Alright, where is he?
Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. Doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
No? What is... what? Oh, it's like a camera. What about swapping it? Oh, it's enter? Your luck isn't here, but elsewhere. Try your luck near the cipher letters. Is that Lenny? Okay, maybe not. Oh, he's all the way above us. Oh, man. That's fine. Let's just go back and do it. Okay, this was a tad bit too far. Just a tad bit. Let's teleport right here. That should be better. Kinda, sorta. Wait, what? I thought it was right above me. What? Oh, man. And I have to go down the entire elevator for it. Well, time to run all the way back. I thought it looked up and I said it was right above me, so maybe not. I don't know. Alright, so we go down. Oh my gosh. Sorry, my shift key is sticking. I don't know why though, it's really weird. Everything about it works perfectly fine, it's just for some reason it doesn't want to shift when I tilt the shift. Fixed storage device and energy transfer device. Storage devices can provide energy to transfer and research terminals. Pick up a portable storage device and put it next to a terminal that has stopped functioning to return it to normal function. This is how we do the whole widget thing. Energy transfer terminal. A device that resembles a research terminal. You can access the transfer terminal's viewfinder to collect and transfer energy from different storage devices. If there is another transfer terminal within your viewfinder, you can switch to the other transfer terminal's view by aiming your crosshair at said terminal and pressing it. All collected energy will be transferred to said new terminal. Other than transferring energy, transfer terminal can also convert cipher letters within its view into text. Interesting enough. Fun little long elevator ride again. But I mean, what's new? We just get to ride on the elevator forever. I wish it would go faster, obviously, but you know, what are you gonna do? I was right, it is up. Maybe there's like an elevator we have to take? Oh, hey, there's a statue finally. Glad we finally found it, jeez. I'm gonna grab that real fast before I forget and not do it again. Right, there's that. Now let's run all the way over here. Hop over. I guess we have to go all the way up? It's kind of weird to take multiple elevators to go to multiple different places. Right, let's...
Where could he be? Did he decide to slack off and sleep the day away?
Let's activate this to see what this does. Besides that thing, doesn't look like there's anything else, so we'll go and activate this.
Wanna come over for tea?
What about this one? And enter? Click, there you go. Wait, you can like take it and then...
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo.
So we have the charge. What does that do for me? Yeah, what does that do for me? Yeah, well, I'm not quite sure what that is for me, but okay. Let's just go and meet up with them already.
Hey, over here.
Him just popping his little head out.
Oh, you scared Paimon! How did you appear out of nowhere like that?
Oh, you scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
Everything worries us, but, you know,
The only
what's
thing
new?
we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
I love it.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
Oh, how do we forget Fremine? Fremine is adorable.
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? I don't remember seeing him in the court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks like our incredible court battle was for nothing!
I love how we just assume that they
Sadly,
got
even
themselves
the
into
teeniest
troubles.
of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
And how did Fremine get in trouble?
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
Yeah, I'm sure.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
That's not the point, Lenny. The question is, what are you two really doing here?
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Told you so. See? Paimon guessed right.
I love how...
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret.
Oh.
Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it.
Well, I thought you were investigating Child, but
The
okay.
House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries. But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since.
Uh-oh.
We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here.
Why is the house so interested about the secret?
Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's gnosis.
What?
Huh? How did she manage to learn information that important?
It's kind of what I'm thinking.
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meripede and is related to that secret.
Maybe? Well, duh.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Nervulette send you here?
Bingo! The name has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
I mean, I don't think it matters too much. And yeah, consider you did already say everything too, but...
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere. Almost like a bargaining chip.
Basically, remember this time.
To do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
Or get worse if Child disappears.
Like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation. The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
It's kind of true, though.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, I have a suggestion. Why don't we team up? Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meripede. It would be more efficient for us to work together. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
Well... Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Well, I guess we don't get to choose.
See, I told you.
Surprise, surprise.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be easy to convince them to cooperate with us.
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard about something.
I guess he really wants to work with us.
He is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Oh, wow.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
I love how Lynette's a lot more open about her emotions than he is. If all we're doing is sharing info is fine, but I may reconsider if things get serious.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate on these terms as well. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated.
You wouldn't work with me at all if I didn't agree a little.
There's no time to lose. I have some information to share, so listen carefully. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the fortress of Meripede has a forbidden zone.
Interesting.
Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the forbidden zone from the guards. You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where Child disappeared to? You're right, we'll definitely keep that in mind.
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Anyway, I hope you find our information useful at least. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with you again in the future.
I actually kind of like that. That's cool.
I'm starving after all that work today. We can talk more about the investigation later. Let's go get some grub.
Well, I'm glad all Paimon thinks about is food. Which at least her behavior is consistent. Is it this one? I think it's this teleport one. Yep, I was right. We'll just dump off here and fly down. Actually grab... Oh, hold on. grab that first. Then run over here.
Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh, who knows how long it'll be until we're lucky enough to get that super tasty meal again.
Yeah, well, I mean, it stinks, but they did in fact say it, and it's a free meal. As long as you're here long enough, it'll only be a matter of time before you get it again.
Forget about it then. We'll just deal with the regular food for the time being. Let's just get out of here as soon as possible. But life here doesn't seem all that bad. Other than the foreman being kind of mean and the work being pretty tiring.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish you said that.
Why am I being called a fish?
Fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface.
Stop calling me a fish.
If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road in the first place.
Have some advice for us, old timer?
I like your attitude. I can, let you in on a little something. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble for yourself. Am I right?
Well,
But
yeah.
what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The rules for being a prisoner. The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
Huh? Hidden rules?
That's not fun.
What do you mean?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one, you might encounter something even worse than death.
That's great.
Oh, now you're really scaring poor Paimon. Don't joke around like that.
Didn't we just ask, have some advice, old timer?
Of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Child's disappearance might have something to do with that? In that case, would you tell us some hidden rules? We definitely want to avoid breaking them.
Let me guess, we gotta pay?
Come on, mate. This is valuable information.
Yep.
The difference between life and death. Do you really think you can just ask and I would tell you?
Figured as much.
Paimon understands, but we don't have many credit coupons yet.
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk to me after you've saved enough. Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught, and completely out of your element.
Stop calling me a fish.
What'd be the point in even telling you anything?
It feels like an insult.
Before you've gotten a handle on your new lives. Come and find me once you've been here longer. I'm usually around the rag and bone shop. Just call me Vidoc. Bye-bye now.
What a weirdo.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us into buying fake information from him?
Is it possible for someone... Is it possible that someone would just disappear? But I'm still interested.
Yeah. It might be a good place to start in our investigation. Hidden rules, huh? But, like he said, we don't have any coupons, and we're still not familiar with this place. Oh, there's nothing we can do about it now. Ah, we were so busy talking, we almost forgot to eat. Even if it's not the best, it's probably better while it's warm. Come on, dig in before it gets cold.
Yes, Paimon. After you immediately spend some time getting familiar with the fortress, before long it's nighttime. Even though we literally end the cutscene with being right in front of the calf. Actually, for this one, instead of taking the elevator, I'm probably gonna teleport. Then it'll teleport us to the top, and we can just run along instead of having to try to use the elevator each and every time. Alright, let's first of all grab this. Little apprentice's note. Then run over here. And run back to our room. It is kind of weird how there's two beds, though. Like, is there someone else sleeping in here with us, or Is that supposed to be Paimon's bed and she doesn't ever use it?
Confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever we want all afternoon. But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue working through the afternoon to earn more credit coupons. Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can be used to do anything here.
That's kind of impressive.
Paimon's so tired. And we'll need to wake up and go to work in the morning. Without any credit coupons, it's not like we can really do anything else. Nighty-night, Traveler. Paimon hopes we can keep making progress on our investigation tomorrow.
Oh boy. Go figure, we can't ever just go to bed calmly. What? I hear someone calling me. Uh-oh. What happened to Child? Yeah, go figure he's gonna go fight in the Pancration ring. That's a first. Back in his room. No? That's it, huh?
Are you awake, Traveler? What's wrong?
Someone seemed to have had a good rest.
You have something on your mind. Did you dream about something last night?
I dreamed of Child. Rather, in the dream, I was Child.
Is that even possible? Unless it wasn't an ordinary dream?
I mean, like the thing kind of showed. I'm sure it's because, yep.
Vision! So you had it with you this whole time?
Yeah, I figured it's probably because of this.
Connected Child's consciousness to yours.
Maybe I can use his vision to see everything he experienced from his perspective.
Investigation has its first major breakthrough. Good thing you brought the vision with you here.
Well, we've been holding on to it for so long.
Child went?
The dream was a little hazy, and I didn't see anything particularly useful.
Okay. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful in the future. What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. Let's do our best to earn more credit coupons. What's the plan for today?
Let's go work in the production zone. Let's spend some coupons here. Honestly, it definitely is smart to go work in the production zone. We gotta make more coupons, so.
Let's go! It's time to start working. If that guard Fielding catches us skulking about, he's sure to give us an earful.
You arrive at the production zone.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting.
I mean, sure. Let's
Good.
do it.
Here you go. Remember to give me the widget once you've finished processing it.
Alright. Unpress this widget. Start it. Enticing gameplay. Oh, stop getting stuck. Oh, stop getting stuck. Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. Hey, here we go. Take the widget. Give it to Gainville. Or what is it? Grainville? Grainville? Looks like Grainville.
But after so many shifts, it seems we're really getting the hang of it now.
It does seem to be getting easier. All you do is float around telling me what to do. I mean, that's what I would think, but we'll be a bit nice to Paimon.
Hey there, fellow shift mates. I saw you finished your work, so I thought I'd come over and say hi.
Oh, huh.
There! We've seen you before. You're a assigned workspace is really close, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm a bit wary of this one. Never know.
That's right. The name's Rowan. This past few days, I couldn't help but notice the new faces working nearby. I guess we were destined to meet. I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the foreman, Grainville, always calls me Chief.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you've been working here a long time, Chief.
Hey, Chief. In other words, you haven't managed any improvement in 15 years. Yeah, let's not.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me. I know the work here in the production zone better than the back of my hand.
Alright, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
I think I've got the work more or less down pat. We just haven't learned quite all the rules. Wink, wink.
Did you just ask about the rules? Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from?
Yeah, you don't need to know that, but we'll be a little sly with it and say the hidden rules. That's what they're called, right?
All right. Seeing as I'm the one who came over here, you're already calling me Chief. I guess I can tell you a little.
Oh, nice.
The truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be putting yourselves in danger.
What?
Huh? Wait, there's even a rule about that? What would have happened if you never told us about this?
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific. But once you do break one, bad things happen.
So the conditions in this case
if
are?
you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Huh? Like what? Oh, don't scare Paimon!
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be standing here talking to you, now would I?
Yeah, that's fair actually.
You mean, even you have never tried working 3 days like that before?
I mean, why would you?
There's actually a legend about this rule. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the job, and most other workers couldn't hold a candle to him. One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. Then during lunch on the 3rd day, he disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends about him, but they said, never heard of the guy.
That's fishy.
How could that happen?
What did that worker look like? Did you ever see him?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never saw for myself what he looked like.
Wait, are you thinking that it was...
Thank you very much for the information. We'll give it a try. Goes from thank you very much to let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see what happens.
You... Listen, kid. This ain't the kind of thing you should be curious about. Let me tell you, you're better off forgetting about it and looking after yourself. Now I kind of regret ever telling you.
Yeah, don't worry about me.
I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try?
It sounds like a good lead to me. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Alright, if you insist.
Yep. Of course I insist. Finish your morning work and arrive at the Coupon Cafeteria.
Oh, just a regular meal set. Guess Paimon shouldn't get her hopes up. What would you like to do this afternoon?
Probably work again.
Right, we just need to keep at it.
Now that we know that rule, we gotta make sure we break it. So we gotta keep going.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasted.
Yeah.
Good, here you go. Remember to give me the widget once you've finished processing it.
I'm glad we only have to do one, because if we have to do multiple, I think I might go crazy. Just sitting here and staring at the screen, waiting for it to turn either red or yellow. I think anybody would lose their mind after a while of doing that. Oh, nope, wrong one. There we are. There's the widget.
Let me have a look. Not bad. Right, here's your credit coupons.
Heck yeah, look at that. Finish your afternoon work and return to the dormitories.
Seems we had a productive day. Hope we can make even more progress tomorrow.
Alright, well technically that's one day. I don't know if it counts the first day. So that's one full day.
Of a new day. My mom feels like we're getting used to life as convicts. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Technically it's not either.
What do you have planned for us?
Complete the following objectives during your time in the Fortune of Meripede to advance the story. While working the morning shift, apply for continuous working shifts with Grainville. Let's go to the work in the production zone.
We just need to keep at it.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasted.
If possible, I'd like to apply for 3 continuous working days.
What's with suddenly wanting to work so hard? You need coupons that badly?
Sure. Let's just say we really want to test our limits.
Paimon being like, yeah, that's what it is. Investigate the hidden rules. You and Paimon start working despite the dangers? I can't read that.
Nice! We did well today. Let's keep it up.
No, that was I like that. Seeing her get all happy and like basically jumping. I mean, not jumping, but it was still kind of that was nice. Yeah, still working.
Ooh, Paimon's had it. Who knew that processing these widgets would be so tiring?
Definitely not. Never us. Never would have thought that. Look at Grainville like, are they okay?
That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Is it time to eat yet?
Come on, lunch for Paimon. I love how over the process of days you just see him get slower and slower. Finish your morning work and arrive at the coupon cafeteria.
Oh, Paimon's exhausted. It's just work, and more work. Paimon's little body can't handle this much longer. Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working non-stop for 3 days now? And now it's lunchtime.
I love that. You're just realizing that now?
Oh, Paimon feels a shiver going down her spine. What's going to happen? But it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon cafeteria safely.
Well, they did say you had to actually get there first.
Only a rumor after all?
Don't get your hopes up. That would be quite a disappointment.
Well, there's no use to just guessing all day. Paimon's stomach has been grumbling the whole time. Let's just eat already. Paimon wonders what we'll get today. Maybe we'll get the super lucky meal. Wait, what?
You know, I don't tend to eat a lot of different types of foods that often, but I'm taking the guess that purple meat, is that meat? I think purple meat. I don't think that's normal. I think that's quite odd.
What's with Paimon's food? And yours is the same. Is this stuff meat? But it looks and feels so bizarre. What kind of chef would make food like this?
There's something wrong with this meat. Like, no, really? I thought it was normal.
What do you think is going on? Is this the bad thing that Rowan was talking about?
Someone went missing before, and now our meals have this strange meat.
No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean, just don't say it. Hey, isn't that Woolsey over there? He must have made the food, right? So let's just ask him about the food and be done with it. Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it? I'm about to go report the numbers for today's free meal, so you'd better make it quick.
It's about the meat in our meals. Look, does it seem normal to you?
Yeah, good question.
Oh, that. Looks perfectly fine to me. Totally normal. You better hurry up and shout out.
Hmm. I love how she's trying so hard and it's just not working.
Wolsey wouldn't even give us the time of day. Is he trying to hide something?
Looks like we'll have to investigate it ourselves, and the plot thickens.
Looks like we have no other choice. Paimon was positively famished a minute ago, but now she's lost her appetite.
Fair enough, fair enough. The strange meat. Strange welfare meal received after violating the hidden rules of the production zone.
What would you like to do this afternoon?
Oh, investigate the clues. I was wondering if we were going to be able to go back and rest, but nope.
We have time now. Let's focus on investigating some more.
Walk around and look for clues. Nope, jump. One's looks to be in the production zone. Let's just do the one on this level first. What do you have to say?
Oh, hello. You two are the ones who were with His Grace.
No need to be so nervous.
Yeah, it's not like we're that important.
I couldn't help but
Jeez.
think of His Grace once I saw you, and I...
Are you that scared of him?
It's hard to say. Maybe I am. He's got a very overwhelming presence. It makes me feel like I'm just some insignificant little bug.
Wait, seriously?
I feel kind of bad for this
I'm always
dude.
indecisive, and I tend to make a mess of things. It's like a reflex. I just instantly start to tense up the moment I see a smart and capable person like His Grace.
Oh, I get it. You want to take his place.
What? Please, don't say anything like that out loud. How could you possibly think something like that?
Wait, was that really a clue? I didn't even really think that was an actual clue. That just kind of felt like something like a little aside or something. Alright, let's TP down here and then... I don't know who we're talking to over here. I do know, though, besides grabbing just this. Wait, what's stage objectives? Opportunity to look around and collect clues regarding strange meat. Okay, fair enough. Siege Wind is here. That's interesting. I'm gonna go over here and grab this real fast. Which gives us a common chest. Ooh. And credit coupons. Cool. Sis.
Twin? Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary? What are you doing in the production zone? Hello, traveler. Paimon. Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after in the infirmary. I thought I'd come here and enjoy the sight of everyone hard at work. Enjoy?
Interesting.
What's there to enjoy here? It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting and adorable. I like to watch your expressions while you work.
Okay.
Are you talking about pets or people?
Good question. Do you also happen to be a veterinarian as well as a head nurse? Good question.
I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See, we Melazines are a different species, and we see the world very differently from humans. It's very easy for me to observe everyone's condition. All it takes is one look, and I can tell which workers are exhausted.
Wow, that's impressive.
Melazines can see that? Huh. That does sound useful for being a nurse. Yes. Running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're all happy and free from exhaustion and pain in the first place. Take care of your body. Make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired from work, and don't push yourself too hard. We'll definitely
Wow.
take care of ourselves.
That's nice of her. Yeah, that's really nice of her. And, like, super sweet. Geesh. Supervisor Sheeshwing. We often see Miss Sheeshwing observing the prisoners that work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health just by looking at them. It's kind of cool, actually. Imagine being able to do that. Like in real life, just look at someone and know exactly how they were feeling. I just feel like that'd be super weird.
It's the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, so now you remember our names?
No need to tease me. okay? I won't trip on the same step twice. Just like His Grace said, paying attention to every little detail is the key to prosperity. Maybe this is the true meaning of rebirth, not just earning credit coupons.
Was that it? Oh, that was it. Oh, okay. No, okay, cool. That was literally it. Teleport to this one. It's over here? I'm not quite sure what's over here, but something. Oh, okay, there's a random person just standing here. Weird.
Rowan? What are you doing here, Chief?
Oh, Rowan, sorry, my bad.
I was injured a bit just now. Nothing major, I think I just pulled something. Little mishaps like this are unavoidable at work, you know?
Huh. Paimon wouldn't have thought someone as experienced as the Chief would still get hurt on the job.
I just knew you would say that. This is pretty embarrassing. Where's Siegeween when you need her anyway? The one time I need to make a quick trip to the infirmary.
Why do you need the
You mean she wasn't in the infirmary?
Why do you need the infirmary if you're fine? That's
Yeah.
weird.
The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch, and nobody knows where Siegeween gets off to.
Well, I mean, is she maybe having her own break time? So this isn't a coincidence, but she's always absent during lunch.
That's actually really strange. Siegeween's always super dedicated to her work. Where else would she possibly go?
Forget it. I can take care of a small sprain like this on my own anyway. No need to trouble her.
Oh wow, he actually was injured. My bad. I thought he was just lying. The empty infirmary. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Siegeween be doing during that time? Oh. Oh, it's Lynette. Alright, cool.
Oh, wonderful. I was worried that you'd be busy trying to earn credit coupons all the time, but it seems like you haven't neglected your investigation work after all.
Paimon likes having more coupons, but no one wants to work all the time.
I mean, yeah, that would be...
You've also been investigating the area, Lynette?
That would be kind of tough.
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me.
At least she's honest.
My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the Forbidden Zone. But knowing him, it won't be long before we get more leads.
Although he's working and she isn't.
Before I forget, this is for you.
Huh? Credit coupons? Why are you giving us these?
I've been here longer than you, so credit coupons aren't a resource in particularly short supply. What is in short supply are interesting people to talk with.
Aw, that's so nice of you, Lynette. We'll be sure to make good use of these coupons then. Thanks a bunch!
That was kind of nice of her. Because she definitely did not have to do that. Credit coupons for use during investigation only. Cool. How many do we have so far anyways? We are at... Is it here? We are at... Wow, that's a lot actually. Wait, why... Oh, quest item. That's why it's only 30 and it's just sitting there. Like here, we have so many weird items that are just sitting in here. And I don't know what to do with any of them. Whatever. Time to see what's over here.
Hey, look! There's something here! Looks like a research notebook. That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. Is he a fan of Siegeween? He must have dropped this. Let Paimon read it real quick. The Melusine perceive the world very differently from humans. There are significant deviations. As a result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty is also very different from that of humans. This must be taken into consideration when giving gifts.
Who in the world wrote that?
This all sounds pretty serious. He sure did his homework.
Yeah, so you gotta wonder who did this.
And as for the notebook, let's take it.
Research about the characteristics of the Melazines. The research notes said the Melazine race perceived the world very differently from humans. As a result, the Melazines have also developed a sense of aesthetics that appears rather strange and alien to humans. What all that means, I don't know. Where? No, it's outside. Wait, was it? Oh, it's a pancreation ring, I think. So you have to go all the way over here. Oh wait. Oh, sorry. I thought this was a pancreation ring. I think that's downstairs. That is my bad entirely.
Oh, you want to stop investigating and go rest?
Yeah, that would be nice. We've done a lot.
Okay, you should rest up. We'll be back at it tomorrow. So after working a few days straight, we got some strange meat in our lunch. What was that all about? Has our investigation turned up anything useful recently?
I think I've got something, but unfortunately it's not related to the child.
Really? Then it looks like that part of the investigation has hit a dead end. Well, we'll keep searching for more clues tomorrow. Good night, Traveler.
Surely we don't have a dream overnight. No, maybe not.
Of a new day. My mom feels like we're getting used to life as convicts. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Who knows?
What do you have planned for us?
Choose to go to the pancreation ring in the afternoon and gather information. Let's keep working.
After working here so long, we're really starting to get the hang of it. But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly. How are you holding up?
Let's see if there's any really easy work.
Yeah, it's good to kick back and relax once in a while.
Then we're still working, but we're not working as hard. Path gained ability to do some of the simpler processing tasks. Get some credit coupons without breaking a sweat. Finishing your morning work and arrive at the coupon cafeteria.
Whoa! Isn't this the super lucky meal? Looks like hard work really does get rewarded. Hyman's gonna take her time and savor every bite. What would you like to do this afternoon?
Yep, pancreation ring. Let's see if there's something new in there.
Be able to find some leads there.
Considering we haven't even explored it once. Alright, let's go over there then. Oh gosh, I have to go all the way around.
Go.
There it is. Now I finally found it. Unlike last night where I totally said the wrong area. I was like, no, this is totally our spot. Yeah, no, the dormitory. Unless we want to go to sleep in the pancreation ring, which I'm not sure that's a reasonable option. That was relatively short. Oh, wrong button to press. My finger moved just slightly and it landed on the E.
Oh, you must be the Traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating. I don't make the rules, mind you, but I was given very specific instructions.
Yeah, that's fair.
Even convicts value their lives, don't they? I hope you can understand.
Yeah, once again, that's fair. That is very fair.
We have a game here that'll let you show off your strength, and you'll even earn some credit coupons in the process. What do you think? Interested?
And if we lose the game, will it cost us credit coupons?
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing every competitor in a place like the Pancration Ring.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
Okay, great.
let me walk you through the rules. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. If you can complete a few rounds in a row with no mistakes, then you'll win credit coupons. But the second you mess up the order, you'll lose. Game over.
Oh, jeez.
The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. So, you up for it?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Thanks for your patronage, mate. Now, let the game begin.
Targets will come up in order. When the target light it turns blue, you must attack the targets in the order in which they came up. Successfully following this order 4 times will complete the challenge. Conversely, attacking in the wrong order a certain number of times will cause you to fail. Manually interrupting the challenge or leaving the challenge will also cause you to fail. Alright, well, let's go over here and try it.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
Alright, so 2, 1, 3. 1 and 3. 3, 1, 4. So 1, 2, and 4, it looks like. That's relatively easy. 4, 2, 3. Well, that was really easy.
Your strength really shouldn't be underestimated. Now I get why you're prohibited from participating in any official fights. Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you.
Yeah, sorry. You flatter me. Yeah, I won't say you can't be sure if you don't let me have a go.
However,
we know I'll probably
you
beat them.
haven't tried betting on the outcome of a pancration match yet, have you? Just go talk to Rusimov. Buy a ticket for whichever fighter you think will win. There's a big payout if the fighter you support comes out on top.
But we don't know anything about the fighters. How can we possibly know who to support?
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighters. It won't be long before you can pick winners in your sleep.
I mean, sure.
Got a point. Why don't we give it a try? If we have enough coupons, we can probably bet at random until we figure everything out.
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it? It's not like you can't do that, but I'd advise you to give it some more thought first.
Huh? We shouldn't get too carried away. What's the problem?
Could it be that there's some sort of rule here? Look at that. Answer the question.
Never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? They're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty perceptive, too.
Just a guess, that's all.
Might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Plus, I think you've got the potential to be one of my greatest customers. I think I can let you in a bid. Besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a customer like you.
Is it that serious?
Okay. The hidden rule here is, if you buy both boxers' tickets and support them both, something bad will happen the next morning.
Understood.
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. But if anyone actually did that, wouldn't they be guaranteed to lose coupons? Who would do that anyway? And what do you mean by something bad will happen?
How would I know? Not like I'm stupid enough to do that.
Well, speaking of
I've heard a story about the rule.
Speaking of stupid, I'll buy both tickets.
There was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill and power. None of his opponents even stood a chance against him. However, in the final match, the organizers told him to take off his mask. He refused and never showed up to the fight. And after that, he was never seen again. Some say he died, or that he was taken care of by the event's organizers. But everyone remembers that he was someone who cherished honor above all else. In his eyes, supporting both boxers in a match would dishonor the competition itself.
Huh, fair enough.
So you mean it's like a curse? He'll take vengeance on anyone who does that?
That is kind of weird, but alright. Do you know anything about him? Have you seen what he really looks like?
No,
He was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally trying to hide his identity. I don't even know anything about his past.
Traveler, do you think that boxer was...
Somebody we know? Yeah, probably. Thank you very much for the information. We'll give it a try.
Huh? We will?
Well, of course we're gonna give it a try.
You're not serious, are you? Look, here I was just trying to be nice and warn you, yet here you are trying to break it on purpose?
Don't question my motives.
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon.
Paimon, we already did this once before. Calm down. Sounds like a good lead to me. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Seems you've made up your mind. Just be sure to protect Paimon, okay?
Oh my gosh, nothing bad happened last time. Calm down.
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit coupons. If you have enough, then go ahead and give it a try. Just don't come running back to me if something happens.
Leave the pancreation ring and return to the dormitories. Even though I thought we had 3,000.
We woke up so early today that Paimon's been nodding off all afternoon. Good thing it's finally time for bed.
I thought we had 3,000 credits, but I guess not.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to get up.
Oh yeah, we do. Look.
Paimon still feels completely exhausted from yesterday.
We totally could have bought the tickets right then and there. Yeah, we already have enough. I guess we'll work in the production zone and then go to the pancreation ring. I think is what's going to happen.
After working here so long, we're really starting to get the hang of it. But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly. How are you holding up?
Let's see if there's any really easy work.
Yeah, it's good to kick back and relax once in a while.
It's always good to have a stockpile of coupons, just in case. Do some of the simpler processing tasks and get some credit coupons without breaking a sweat. Finish your morning work and arrive at the coupon cafeteria.
Oh, just a regular meal set. Guess Paimon shouldn't get her hopes up.
Well, of course, you're not going to get it multiple days in a row.
What would you like to do this afternoon?
Time to go to the pancreation ring.
Sure! If we're not going to work, then let's kill some time at the pancreation ring.
You arrive at the pancreation ring, which will allow us to break the rule.
You here to buy tickets? Better be quick about it. Another match is about to start.
Who are the boxers in the next round?
We have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus a contender from the Eastern Prison Block, Demon Horde.
Are those their nicknames, or did they choose those names themselves? Either way, super weird.
Yeah, I gotta agree with her on that one.
Since you're new around here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion. Even though Le Grappler is the crowd favorite, Demon Horde is a first-class dark horse with incredible potential. Anyway, for this match, I recommend that you pick...
We'll buy both tickets.
Huh? For both fighters?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I can tell you're new to this, but I didn't think you were completely clueless. Maybe you don't quite understand the rules, no? Let me try to explain again for you more clearly. You see...
Oh, no need, no need. We're aware that we're going to lose coupons.
Alright then, if you're absolutely sure. Remember, no refunds once you buy the tickets.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we got it. Just shut up and take our coupons.
Jeez. You didn't need to be that mean, Paimon, but yeah, fair enough. Leave the pancreation ring and return to the dormitories.
Aw, looks like we won't get a chance to sleep in as long as we're here. Let's get to bed early.
Alright, what happens? Something's gotta happen. And see, like I said...
Hey, Traveler. Paimon. Package here for you. The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself. I'm not a delivery man, you know.
I think that might be Paimon's bed, and I think she just refuses to actually go to her own bed.
For us? Did you buy
I didn't buy anything unless this is...
Ah, right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this package is the bad thing that Colin said would happen. Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Just call Paimon after you opened it.
Hell yes, just go.
Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it! Ah!
Doesn't seem especially scary, but there's something a little odd inside.
Huh? What is it? Are you okay? Let Paimon take a peek too.
Nice red bottle of whatever.
It's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so wrong. Almost like...
The rumor has it the boxer went missing, and the liquid in the bottle obviously looks like blood.
Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say.
Do you want to give it a taste? Jeez.
No way! Get that stuff away from Paimon!
It seems we'll have to investigate. This place is chock full of strange happenings after all.
Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle until we figured out what's going on. Just trust Paimon in this one, okay?
Yeah, we get it. Strange blood-colored fluid. Strange package received the next day after violating the hidden rules of the Pancration Ring. Is there any other hidden rules that we can break?
What do you have planned for us?
Investigate the clues you discovered.
Though it feels
That's about all we can do.
off a little, less work means less coupons. Let's make the most of our morning.
As I considering it won't let me do anything otherwise, I kind of have to. Alright, let's walk around. Is it... Okay, they're both on the ground floor. I was worried for a few seconds. Let's talk to these people. Is it... I guess it's just this person? This promoter?
If there's no way to send it all out, maybe I'll never get a chance to leave.
Who are you? We've never seen you before, and you don't look like a fellow convict.
I'm not! Of course I'm not. Please, don't mistake me for a criminal. I'm a good, law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, I wouldn't talk like that when you're in the... when you're in the fortress.
You sure seem anxious about something.
Are you planning on doing something?
Fontaine, and I'm usually responsible for promoting our drink products. I thought I could complete my task here quickly and return to headquarters, but I've been here way longer than I anticipated.
Oh, a promoter from Fontaine. So what kind of problem did you run into?
I'm so upset. It's all because of that Duke. After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me outright that my project was worthless.
Okay.
However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, I still tried to patiently explain the details. However, to my surprise, he just cut me off while I was speaking. Let me take a moment and recall his exact words. I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, I'm saving you time. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. The former is because you are from the overworld. That's understandable, and I don't blame you for that. But as for the latter, only someone monumentally stupid, so breathtakingly stupid, that they were completely ignorant of the value of credit coupons, despite living in the underworld, would ever possibly consider buying your drink. Let's just forget it.
Dang. Jeez, Risley.
Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal and asked me to come up with another solution with the condition that it doesn't cause any trouble for him. Can you believe that guy?
Well, he is the head honcho here. Not much you can do about that. We met him too and could tell that he's the kind of guy that's hard to pin down.
Fine,
Very
fine.
true, very true.
No, I should just let it go. I'm on his turf after all. His house, his rules.
Yeah, this is true. Dissatisfaction with the Duke. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. The dude believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons would spend them on Fanta. And then we gotta go... Oh, nope, wrong one. There button. I think it's in... Where is that at? Oh, it's in the pancreation ring, that's why. I was wondering where it was. Because it didn't seem like it was the production zone, but it looked like it went down somewhere. There we go. And over here. Oh, we're talking to Collins again.
Hey, I heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support both fighters, didn't ya? Well, did anything happen?
Well, the next day we received a mysterious package, but we still haven't made any sense of the contents.
Yeah, pretty much. That sums it up.
Israel. You didn't become cursed or anything like that, did ya? Are you both still okay? Wait. Are you sure that it's still you controlling your bodies right now?
Bro, you gotta calm down.
Paimon's not sure. What do you think, Traveler? Is Paimon still Paimon?
Only you'd ever ask such a question, so I'm pretty sure you're fine.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
That wasn't a compliment, I don't think.
You two don't seem to have changed at all. But I wouldn't let your guard down just yet. Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it. You'd actually throw away coupons like that just to satisfy your curiosity?
Yeah, curiosity.
If we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not like we could hope to earn any coupons. When it comes to things like this, it's always the organizer who makes the real profits.
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest business, and we really don't make much from selling tickets. We make so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer of Fanta.
Oh, really?
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fanta sponsoring the event? I thought all of this was thanks to the Duke's support.
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to us first, hoping to promote Fanta products in the Forges of Meropide.
Huh. Interesting. Thanks for the info, though.
Anyway, you try and take extra good care of yourselves these next few days, you hear?
Sponsor of the Pancration Tournament. According to Collins, the Pancration Tournament only took place because the Fanta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well. Gotta wonder how they make, Oh, there's another one. Who else are we talking to? Oh, wait. Oh, there you go.
Hey, what are these papers scattered all over the ground? Are they registration forms or something?
It is kind of weird.
Maybe not. Every page has the Fontaco symbol on it. Maybe it's some flyers from the company.
Interesting. Take a look before anyone else shows up.
Okay. But if someone catches us, they could accuse us of trying to steal the company's secrets, couldn't they?
What are you afraid of? We're already convicted criminals.
Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here.
Yeah, Limian's got a point.
With assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow, and some researchers on the project have voiced concerns. We have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials without a designated name or packaging. We will adjust the direction of future development according to feedback. We have decided to only conduct closed, small-scale trials for the time being.
Okay.
Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual. The company is just trying to develop some new products besides Fanta. But it sounds like things aren't going well at all.
Interesting.
Let's put these papers back where we found them and make it look like nobody went through them. Okay, good.
New products under development. Fanta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an as-yet named and unpackaged product. The product has to undergo a trial because even Fanta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it. Alright, is that... Where else are we going? Looks like back here, but why? What in the world are we looking for this time? Are we just having lunch? Doesn't make sense to me. Oh yeah, we're literally just having lunch.
We ended up here without even thinking about it. Wanna grab something to eat?
Let's end the shift.
Alright, but remember that we bought this time with coupons, so let's make better use of it next time. What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks disgusting. Oh, Paimon misses your cooking now.
Well, just remember.
What would you like to do this afternoon?
Work on the... What do we do, honestly? Investigate, maybe? Don't think there are any more clues to be found. Perhaps we should check the production zone of the pancreation ring. Ugh. I guess the production zone?
After working here so long, we're really starting to get the hang of it. But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly. How are you holding up?
Let's see if there's any really easy work.
It's good to kick back and relax once in a while.
Plug greenfield is some of the simpler processing tasks, get some credit coupons.
A mysterious box? A bottle of crimson liquid? Oh, Paimon still doesn't know what to make of it. Do you have any ideas, Traveler?
I think I've got something, but unfortunately it's not related to the child.
Really? Then it looks like that part of the investigation led us nowhere. Well, maybe we'll have better luck tomorrow. Good night, Traveler.
No dreams? I don't think we're gonna have a dream. I might be wrong. Uh-oh. Alright, so we advanced the stage.
Okay, so we've investigated 2 of the hidden rules. Paimon didn't think this prison would have so many weird things going on. We'd better pick up the pace with our investigation, otherwise we'll never get anywhere.
Let's spend some coupons, skip our shifts, so we can go to investigate.
Yeah, let's skip work for now and put our time to good use.
Okay, I think we could keep going, and obviously we could get a little bit farther, but we are getting pretty close to time, and I don't know how much longer we're really going to be, how much farther we're really going to be getting here. So I think we'll stop here for now, honestly. It's unfortunate we can't do anything else, but yeah, I think for now we're going to stop here. Let's grab the achievements and stuff. Visitor to the aquarium, completing all the paperwork, go to the Fortress of the Millipede. Vision in a dream, see what child experienced from his perspective in a dream. Fortress Corner Society rules. Investigate 2 of the hidden rules in the prison. Let's see. Oh, I thought it would show the rest of the quests for the main story, but I guess not. Alright. And I think that should be it. So yeah, like I said, give me 2 seconds, hold on. Sorry, my chair is, once again, still loud. But yeah, I think we're gonna end it there. So I've been kind of eluding this for a while, and I apologize for not saying it much sooner. I meant to say on Friday, but obviously Friday was an absolute mess. But I will be gone for the next week. I have a vacation going on with family, and I obviously won't be able to be here for a stream those days. So there's going to be absolutely nothing next week. Once again, I apologize. There's not really a way I can work around it. And I don't want to risk like us coming back early and somehow getting on stream and then not tell you guys anything. So yeah, I'm just want to let everybody know that we're not going to have any streams on Friday or Saturday next, or sorry, not Saturday, Sunday next week. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I hope everyone had a fantastic time. I appreciate everyone who stopped by. For those watching back later, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I hope to see everyone not next week, but not this coming week or whatever you want to call it, but see you next week. And yeah, hope everyone has a fantastic time until